I read them out now. The Prime Minister have a lot of gold spoons. And you know what happened? He didn't want you to know about the gold spoons. And that's why he went to court. And then he tried to get the judge to strike certain paragraphs out of Craig Beresford's affidavit. In fact, I think he wanted the whole thing to be stricken. But him said, no, that might be a bridge too far. So let's just ask for certain paragraphs to be taken out. And I don't know much about his attorneys, but what they did, as I mentioned last week, they didn't argue jurisdiction only. They went and started to argue facts. And once you start to argue facts, you open the door. And then now these documents can be released. Because you're not arguing, if you were arguing just jurisdiction, then the court would have no choice but to refuse from these documents being made public. But once you start arguing facts, and that's the difference between an attorney and a good attorney. Once you start arguing facts, then you open the door. And so open the door. Now, we found out now from the Prime Minister that, yes, we agree with him. We found out that he wasn't born with a gold spoon in his mouth. How do we know this? He told us. And we have people who went and they looked at Cumberland Road and the neighborhood and they went back in time and see what was it like, not now, but back then. Yes, he was born of modest means. I think he said his mother was a civil servant and his father was a farmer. Modest means. We agree. But then we see where he's gotten a lot of gold spoons since. And that's why we're asking, where did these gold spoons come from? Here are some of the gold spoons in his mouth. And some of you are going to be shocked when you hear these gold spoons. Prepare for the shock. There's so many that we're not even going to say number one, number two, number three. We're just going to go down. Here are the gold spoons. Premium Group. I don't know how many of you have ever heard of that company. That's a gold spoon. Another gold spoon, because he had salaries coming from a non-profit. I think it's Hannatown. It was run by the former Prime Minister Edward Seaga. So he was working there. So he's working there and was working for Premium Group at some point in time. And then he's been working for the Jamaican government since 1998. Those are gold spoons as far as salaries are concerned. Vehicles, another gold spoon. He had a BMW and he had a Pajero. There were problems with the Pajero because he told the Integrity Commission one thing and they found out something else. As far as companies, here are the gold spoons. Sunshine Mobile, the Lido Taxi Service, Omega Bridge, Panadian Limited, ADMAT, Estate Bridge, Positive Media, Imperium. All gold spoons. Now let's go to loans. He gave out loans to a man named Everett Stewart. He gave out a loan to his wife and her sister to build homes. And most of you thought that his wife had the money. He gave out loans to his wife. He gave out loans to a man called Paul East. We're going to show you something about Paul East now. Then he took a $10 million home improvement loan. Then he purchased construction material to the tune of $18.2 million. You purchase these things, you have to pay them back. I mean, you borrow the money, you have to pay it back. So he's loaning money and he's borrowing and he's using his wife's company to get material, which he's going to have to pay back. Then here are the gold spoon properties. We have 4 Arcadia Drive. We have 2 Wycliffe Close in Beverly Hills. We have Shenstone Crescent in Beverly Hills. We have Hill Road in Norbrook. We have Lot 15 in Norbrook. We have Great House in Mona. And we have Stonebrook Manor in Trelawney. Now let's go to the gold spoons as far as the banks, Ponzi schemes, and his investments. And it's a lot, people. Gonna run them down. And then we're gonna go back over all of this. We have Cash Plus, we have Olint, we have SSL, we have JMMB, which is a benchmark note euro bond. We have JMMB, which is another bond. We have BNS, which is a USA and a Jamaican accounts, 2 accounts. We have First Global Bank, We have Scotia. We have Scotia Mutual Fund. We have Bank of America. We have First Global Equity. We have BNS. We have Citibank. We have NCB Capital Market. We have FCIB. We have some bonds, I think Belize and Jamaica. We have Barita. We have Epley. We have Grace Kennedy. We have Jamaica Broilers. We have Derrimon. We have Carreras. We have Trans Jamaica Highway. We have Seprod. We also have life insurance with Sagicor. We have credit cards. We have a foundation, Positive Jamaica Foundation, and there are some other companies, Caribbean Cement, Guardian Group, Jamaica Producers. And these are only what we know about. Because remember, the Prime Minister did not report a lot of these when he should have. For years, he did not. Now, let's go and look at this gentleman that he gave some money to. This gentleman named Paul East. Let's look at Paul East. Not yeast, East, as in East, West, North, South. Paul East is mentioned on page 10. Here we go. What page is this? 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we are, right? Here we go. See that? The Prime Minister made a personal loan to Paul East in 2010 of $13,500 US and $1,074,735 for a grand total of $1,307,462. Sorry. It's 13,500 and 1.3 million from SSL, totaling $2.3 million. Now, the Prime Minister loaned this to Mr. Paul East in 2010, and he said Mr. Paul East paid him back in 2011. But he didn't mention any of this from 2006 to 2011. Didn't mention it. And look at what it says right here. The source of funding for the loans remains. Let me get green. Let me get the green, yeah? Because we're going to use it up a lot.
Just to clear up something, Rebel. Just to clear up something. The 13,500 that was mentioned is 13,500 US, the equivalent being 1,074,735, plus the 1.3 million from stocks from SSL.
Correct.
Which totaled the 2.3 million.
Correct. So there you go. Right. And the Integrity Commission said this money here, these monies, they said we didn't know about this. He's supposed to tell us about the loans. We didn't know about this. So that is Mr. Paul East. Right. Now, make we go to page 37. I think, well, before we go to page 37, I think there is, where's the boat, Kevin? Panadian. Here we go. Let's go to page 13. Let's go to page 13. Now, see this company here? This company, Panadian. Right? Look right here. We see Mr. Paul East again. Right? This is a man who would Prime Minister lend $2 million, right? And they bought a boat. Here it is right here. Mr. Holness, right here, explained that the company Panadian Limited was registered in the British Virgin Islands, not Jamaica, to facilitate what? They opened this company to purchase a boat. And they opened this company not in Jamaica, in the British Virgin Islands. And in 2008, long time ago, they purchased this boat for $220,000. And they have 3 shareholders in the company to purchase the boat. Here's the first one, Andrew Holness. Ian Moore. We're going to do a story on Mr. Ian Moore and tell you the kind of company the Prime Minister keep. But we're not going to Ian Moore today.